Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. I just encountered my first big aphid infestation, and this was on my zucchini plant. Look at that. So I had a lot of leaves that had aphids on them, and there were about 2 of them that looked like this, and I just took those puppies off. And I apparently these things drown in water, so I'm gonna put them in a bucket of water, and then I'm just gonna get rid of these leaves. And then I don't have any aphid insecticide. I haven't looked into it, but I did learn that, and I know I had seen this before, and I'm like, well, I'll deal with that. If I ever have to deal with it, I'll look it up and know what to do. Well, John from Growing Your Greens was the first video that popped up, and he's like, here's what you do first thing before you try anything else. Get a hose and spray all your leaves down. So that's what I did. And some of these leaves, like I said, they were just covered with, they looked like that, just totally, completely covered with aphids. And they were touching the dirt, and those seemed to be the worst ones. So this one probably could use another spray. So I sprayed down all the leaves on the underside. Oh no, that's like a hole. And it did kind of, it looked like it was causing some kind of damage to the bottom of the leaves, but this one got torn. So hopefully it won't be too bad, and hopefully losing some of their leaves won't affect the viability of the plant. I've got some flowers in there. Those little black spots there are dirt. Some bits of dirt. So I'm just gonna, I sprayed everything, all of those plants underneath. No sign of anything, but I'm gonna just be checking on everything. But it looks like I got all of them. I mean, I really went through this with the fine-tooth comb, but that doesn't mean that I'm not missing something. I didn't see any on my broccoli, but I sprayed it down anyways, but I didn't check it that thoroughly. So it's interesting that they weren't on my tomatoes or my broccoli, but like I said, I sprayed them anyways. That's a little bit of dirt. Sorry, I'm not watching where the camera's going. But yeah, like this leaf had a lot of them. In fact, there's still some right there that I missed. So that's a good thing. I'm double checking. So I'm gonna come back and get these areas that I missed. That looks like some more right there. Yeah, so my squashes were definitely covered with these things. So those aphids, they like the squash. I'm gonna have to maybe do squash in another part of the yard away from all the other plants, since they seem pretty susceptible. Now, I'm wondering though if I might have brought them in on these, because I got these from somewhere else, and maybe, and I just stuck them in here because I just wanted to see if I could get them to root right away, and I just was too lazy to make a pot with, put them in their own pot. So I just stuck them in there to see if they would root. Because I've tried propagating these in water, and I've never had any luck with them. And they are really pretty plants, but I have not had luck with them. So trying something new, so maybe trying something new wasn't a good idea. But again, I think these plants are just aphid prone, the squash plants. So hopefully I'll be looking into getting some kind of insecticide. Neem, probably, since I'm starting to encounter all of these insects. And yeah, that's pretty frightening when you're a gardener. I'm really glad that I have taken this slow boat to China, and I really only have a few planters that I have to deal with right now. Because once I get all of this area filled with planters, I want to at least know what I'm doing a little bit more than had I purchased all these planters, prepared them all, and then tried to plant them all up at once. So yeah, definitely, I think 6 planters is a really good start for somebody who wants to just get started with the backyard garden. You know, minimum 3 so you can have something of substance, but 6 is good, and then you can have like your pots, a few pots on the side. That is a really good start for a home gardener, or somebody who doesn't necessarily want to have a big garden, but they just want something they can do various different things in and make a difference in terms of having a good harvest of this, that, or the other thing. Anyways, okay, so that's enough about my planting method theory. I gotta do something about those aphids. Let's take one more look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just nasty. Ooh, they're still clawing around. I gotta get them in water. Goodbye, bugs. Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. When it rains, turn your plants around and let the rain kill your aphids. Have a great day.